What if one hotel receipt could unravel an entire courtroom testimony? That's exactly what happened during the explosive cross-examination of Brianna Bengolan in the Diddy trial. Just when things seemed to be settling into predictable legal back and forth, the defense dropped a document that could shake the foundation of her claims. But as with everything in this case, the surface barely scratches the full story. Brianna Bengolan, a key witness, faced a brutal cross-examination. But you wouldn't know it from her demeanor. Calm, composed, and consistent, she stood her ground as Nicole Westmoreland, Diddy's defense attorney, launched attack after attack on her credibility. They questioned her memory, challenged her timelines, and tried to poke holes in the most sensitive parts of her testimony. And yet, she didn't crack. When she couldn't recall something, she simply said, "I don't remember." That may have saved her, or doomed her. But it wasn't just words in this courtroom. The defense had receipts, literally. They showed Brianna photos she had sent, appearing to show drugs, pills, and a crystallized substance. The implication? That life was moving as usual just after the alleged incident. The timing of those photos directly contradicted the image of someone traumatized. But was it really proof, or just a distraction? Then came the twist no one saw coming. Brianna testified that the alleged incident happened around September 25 or 26, 2016. But the defense pulled out a hotel receipt showing that Sean Combs, under the alias Frank Black, had checked into the Trump Hotel in New York on September 24. Not only that, the receipt showed he stayed there until November 29, complete with room charges that lined up with his stay. Even Cassie was allegedly there. If true, this would place Diddy in another state entirely at the time of the alleged abuse. A devastating blow, or a clever deflection? As the evidence built up, attention turned to the jury. Some were fully engaged, eyes darting between Westmoreland and Brianna like a tennis match. Others seemed fatigued, weighed down by the repetition. One juror still took notes, others not so much. The defense's strategy was to stretch out the questioning, and it worked. But did they go too far? That depends on whether the jury saw strategy or desperation. Diddy isn't just sitting back and letting the lawyers work. According to in-court reporters, he's actively involved, jotting down notes, reacting visibly to testimony, and even nodding along during witness questioning. At one point, he even nodded to jurors. That didn't sit well with Judge Aaron Subramanian, who issued a stern warning. Any further behavior like that, and Diddy could be barred from the courtroom. He's playing quarterback for his defense, but could that cost him? In the early days of the trial, Diddy's entire family showed up. But as time has passed, that support has thinned. His children have been noticeably absent in recent weeks, though his mother Janice and longtime friend Charucci remain fixtures. A surprising face appeared recently, Dana Tran, the mother of Diddy's youngest child. Her presence adds another, emotional layer to an already volatile courtroom. And it's not just tense inside. Outside the courtroom, things are just as heated. One person reportedly got hit in the head with a hammer by an MTA worker in a bizarre altercation. With lines forming overnight just to get a seat, people are cutting in, tempers are flaring, and the pressure around this trial is boiling over. It's not just a legal proceeding, it's a public spectacle. The courtroom drama intensified when the press was denied access to certain exhibits tied to a witness identified only as Jane. These exhibits, text messages, photos, and more, are being redacted to protect her identity. The judge sided with the government, rejecting media pleas for access. It's a rare move, and it underscores how serious the threats and sensitivities around this case really are. Witnesses are testifying under pseudonyms. Faces are blurred in sketches. The silence around this case speaks volumes. One document, one witness, one moment of hesitation. In a case this complex, the smallest detail could change everything. Was Brianna mistaken, or was this all smoke and mirrors? As the courtroom drama continues to unfold, one thing is certain. The truth, whatever it is, won't stay buried for long.